It's time to register to play our live interactive game shows. Call 800-537-GAME now. It's fast, it's fun, and it's free. You only need to register once to play forever on Game Show Network.
You're watching Game Show Network.
We're going to have close call. Narrow escapes. Split-second decision. And a chance at $25,000 in cash. A combination guaranteed to make you save. And now here's the host of our show, Tom Kennedy.
Thank you very much. Welcome to our show. We have two terrific celebrities and great contestants. And now listen, hey, wait a minute, don't forget this. Any team that wins the game by winning both round 1 and 2 gets a shot at our special bonus round. I thought you'd like to know that. Here are our celebrities. Here's Betty White, and here's John Saxon. Good to see you. Joe Hart, how are you? I'm fine. Thank you, sir. Good to see you all. You're keeping busy as per usual.
Yes.
John has a movie in release right now, and it's called Beyond Evil.
Beyond Evil. Tale of supernatural and possession.
Then in July, you got another one coming out. The Battle of the what?
Beyond the Stars.
The Battle?
Beyond the Stars.
Battle Beyond the Stars.
Battle Beyond the Stars. And Battle Beyond the Stars.
Right. And Betty White and husband Alan Ludden are going to do the opening episode for the coming fall season on Love Boat. And they're going to be doing that.
It's a 90-minute special, and he's in love with his horse.
I was just going to say, there are no animals in the picture?
Oh, yes, he's in love with his horse, and I'm in love with his friends. No, that's not.
Let's meet our contestants, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Mona Neufeld, our current champ. She has $1,380. And here's Chris Campbell. Come in here, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Mona has $1,380. Tell everyone about whom you are, please.
Well, I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, and right now I live in Anaheim, and
Okay.
I have a little daughter that's 6 months old.
Very good. And Chris Campbell, he may be a familiar face to you because he's been on our show before, and because of a technical difficulty, we brought him back, and we're happy to welcome you back, Chris. Tell everyone the Chris Campbell show.
Texas?
What's that?
Denton, Texas.
Denton, Texas.
I've heard of that.
You've heard of Denton, Texas?
I'm a graduate student in business administration. I plan to go to law school.
Denton. Isn't there underwear named Denton?
Sir, Dr. Denton.
Dr. Denton. Is that where that comes from?
I don't think so.
Oh, how do you know about Dr.
I
Denton?
know. I sleep with my got feet in them every night.
Our challenger, that's you, Chris. You get to decide what you want to do. The first board deals with kids, and the second board deals with medicine. On kids, you want to charge a block.
Believe we'll charge.
All right, the charges go behind the arrows. The blockers go behind the stop sign. Take your battle positions. I just want to remind you of this one thing. In order to win a round, all you have to do is get from the bottom of the board to the top of the board within 60 seconds. And now, charge on out of here. Out of sight and out of hearing. And there they go. And now, John and Mona, you're going to get to place 6 blocks up here. You may place only 1 on the 6th level, no more than 3 on any of the remaining ones. And you'll be credited with the amount of money attached to the blocks that your opponents might encounter. Mona, the first 3 blocks are yours.
Level 6, 500, and level 4, 30, and 50.
All right, John.
30 and 50, I see.
Yeah.
All right, level 5, 20.
Yeah.
Level 3, 20. And level 1, 20.
All right, let's see how that minefield works out for you. First round, a new game. Here comes Chris Campbell and Betty White. Chris, you're going to alternate levels, so I want to hear from you who's going to start.
I'll start.
All right, and I want to remind you both, don't forget about the long shot. That's a very handy little weapon. You're going to start, huh, Chris? It's kids. There are 60 seconds on the clock for giving me the level and the money amount. Charge.
Level 110.
110. Tom, the piper's son, stole a pig, and away he run is a nursery crime.
Right.
Charge, Betty.
Level 250.
250. A popular children's game is Dodge the Draft.
Dodgeball.
Charge, Chris.
Level 320.
320. Block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 3.
10.
3:10. Many young children won't go to sleep without a bedtime stogie.
Story.
Charge Betty.
Level 440.
440. The boy who lives in a shoe with his dog Tige is named Stinky.
Little orphan.
Same level 4.
30.
430. Block. 4. Same level 4.
50.
450. Block. 4. 3. 2. 1. Same level 4.
20.
420. Nowadays, as soon as kids get up on Saturday mornings, they turn on their friends.
They turn on their TV.
Long shot.
George Chris, and he's a long shot. Block City, USA, you ran into there.
Yeah.
But Chris, you called for the long shot. That takes you now from the 4th level immediately to the 6th level. No, Mona, there are 3 secret buttons on your podium. You can press one of them right now, which will place a secret block on the 6th level. There may also be a previously placed block on that level as well, but if you find the blueprint corrected, you still win the round. And Betty, this 6th level is your responsibility. The 2 of you may confer, though, as to which of these 3 positions you would like. Go ahead and confer with Chris, and then I'm going to call upon it. Betty, there are 3 positions. Which one do you want?
It just came to me out of thin air. 350.
350. Boy Scouts come home with a rash after making contact with a girl named Ivy.
Poison ivy.
Yes. Yes, you did it. A good save there. On level 4, the boy who lives in a shoe with his dog Tige is named Buster Brown.
Can you imagine me missing a dog question?
Well, you knew about the dog. It was Buster you didn't know about. Come on over here. The first round goes to Chris and to Betty, but the game is over with, Mona. It takes 2 rounds to win this game. You're still alive. Now, that time you were the blockers, right? So now the blockers become the chargers and vice versa. You are now the chargers. Charge on out of here. Betty and Chris over there in blocking position, and you'll have round 2 after this. Fighting out of hearing. Here are the people who won the first round. If they win this one, they have a chance of $25,000. Chris, the first 3 blocks are yours. It's medicine. Go to work here.
Level 6, 200. Level 2, 20 and 30.
Betty?
Level 1, 20, and 40.
One more.
And level 350.
Well, let's see how that works out for you. They did a pretty good job on you guys the last time. You caught them with 3 blocks the last time, and they're trying to better you on this one. We'll soon find out. Mona, who's going to start, Mona?
I'm going to start.
All right. It's medicine. 60 seconds on the clock, giving me the level and the money amount. Charge!
Level 150.
150. When you get drunk at a party, you can wake up with a horrendous lampshade on your head.
Headache.
Charge, John.
Level 240.
240. If your IQ is 100, you are considered clever as a brick wall.
Intelligent.
Say, charge.
Level 350.
Mona, 350. Block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 3.
40.
340. If your toes accidentally freeze, it's called toesicle. Same level 3.
30.
330. Many patients pay off their doctors with a right cross.
Red Cross.
Same level 3.
20.
320. During operations, nurses hand surgeons their phone numbers.
Scalpels.
Charge, John.
Level 450.
450. When giving mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, pinch the victim's bottom for a cheap thrill.
Level 40.
Long shot.
All right, Mona calls it a long shot with 2 seconds. That's a good call now. But once again, they were on the 4th level when they called the long shot. That takes you now from the 4th level up to the 6th level. And once again, now, Chris, there are 3 buttons on your podium. We cannot see those buttons. Push one of them now, which will place a secret block. That's on the 6th level. And, of course, there may be a previously placed block. But once again, I'll remind you, if you find the blueprint corrected, you still win the round. And you need this one. Now, John, it is your responsibility. You and Mona may confer on which one you want. But it is John Saxon's responsibility. So, having conferred, John, which position do you want?
500.
500. Long shot, and Chris and Betty win the game. Well, they won the game. Come on over here. Congratulations, Chris and Betty. Well done. I am sorry to say, though, we're going to have to say goodbye to lovely Mona Neufeld, but you take with you $1,380, and we thank you for playing our game. You're welcome. And we'll be back with something very special for our winning team right after this. And now, usually at this time, we'd be getting ready to go to a gauntlet. But in order to reward you for having beaten your opponents without losing a round, we're going to give you the opportunity of going to that gauntlet with even more money and more seconds than you have earned so far. Now, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to play a special bonus round, and just as before, you're going to charge up the board, and if you get to the top of that board within 60 seconds, then all the money that you win in that charge will be added to your total. And, of course, it will increase the seconds that you have to run the gauntlet of villains. Now, you're probably wondering who's going to be doing the blocking. Well, it's those nasty old villains. They have randomly selected one of many different blocking patterns. So let's take a look at what the bonus board is all about. Here it is. Step right back over this way. Chris and Betty. Now, it is movies. That is the category. And now I want you to charge off out of sight and out of hearing, and we will find out where those villains have placed their blocks. There they go, out of sight and out of hearing. That takes care of that. Now, let's see where the villains have placed the blocks, shall we? What have you done, you dastardly things? You there is number on level 1, they've got 10 and 50. On level 3, there's a 30 and a 40. 2 more. On level 5, there's a 30, and now they have 1 left, and where do they put it? On the 6th level, they put it at 500. Okay, that's the pattern that they picked out. Let's bring back now our current champs, Chris Campbell and Betty White. Your chance now to win extra seconds in the gauntlet of villains. And it's movies, and you know all about that. 60 seconds on the clock. Chris, you tell me who's going to go first.
I'm going to go first.
All right, Chris, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Good luck to both of you. Giving me the level and the money amount charged.
Level 150.
150. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 1.
40.
140. The depressed star of the sterile cuckoo was Liza Round the House.
Manelli.
Charge, Betty.
Level 250.
250. In Snow White, the witch asked, magic mirror on the wall, who's the flasher in the stall?
Who's the fairest of them all?
Charge, Chris.
Level 350.
350. Elsa Lancaster married a real monster in the movie The Bride of Mick Jagger.
Frankenstein.
Charge, Betty.
Level 450.
450. Jurors were locked in a hot jury room in the film 12 Sweaty Men.
12 Angry Men.
Charge, Chris.
Level 550.
550. The Von Trapp family sings and sings and sings in the film Shut Your Trap.
Sound of Music.
Charge, Betty.
Level 6, 500.
6,500 blocks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 6.
350.
6, 350. Sam Jaffe plays a water boy in the film Gunga Kick the Bucket. Ran out of time. Oh, sorry. Ran out of time. As a matter of fact, the time expired in the reading of the blooper. It was the film Gunga Din, of course, but you didn't make it up there. That's all right. You didn't get to the top of the board, so you didn't win any extra money or seconds, but we'll be back to add up your score and see how well you did in the main game right after this. Don't go away. I would now like to introduce you to 10 of the most treacherous travesties who ever stood between a contestant and his money, and here they are. They are. Let's see what they have to say today. All right, treacherous travesties. It says, white on. Oh. That's really one of the most complimentary things they've said for some time.
Yeah, it should be off.
It must be very difficult for them, too. Well, fellas, thank you very, very much. Now, in order to win $25,000, Chris, all you have to do is get from the first villain through the 10th villain. You'll walk out with $25,000 and live happily ever after. Now, what could be simpler than that?
I can't think of anything.
What would you do with the money? Would you
I could get a car, travel, my education, as long as it'd go.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
Are you interested in older women at all?
Sure, babe.
Well, then she's not one, because she's the youngest in them all. Now, between charging and blocking, in your last game, you earned $990. That earns for you a grand total of 69 seconds in which to conquer the Gauntlet of Villains, and so it looks good for you. Now, this is your decision, Chris. You have to tell me whether you want to take on the first 5 villains or the last 5.
The last 5.
All right, then you get down there on villain number 6. And Betty, you're right here on villain number 1. Good luck to both of you now. You got a good shot at it. 69 seconds on the clock. The gauntlet and the clock will begin with the first bell. The largest of the cat family is a Siberian tabby.
Tiger.
Surfers search for a perfect wave in the movie The Endless Bummer.
The endless waves. Oh,
In 1942, John Steinbeck wrote The Moon is Full.
the Moon and Sixpence.
On MASH, Clingers, played by Jamie Summers.
Jamie Farr.
Roger Miller's country hit was entitled King of the Hicks.
King of the road.
A chicken's heart, liver, and gizzard are collectively called the pits.
Giblets.
The leading cattle state is Colorado.
Texas.
In the contraceptive called an IUD, the D stands for deterrent.
Device.
The Greeks used 3 orders of columns in architecture: Doric, Ionic, and Gossip.
Corinthian.
Beelzebub and Clutie are both names for bed bugs.
The devil.
The TV series The Cisco Kid starred Dunkin' Donuts. One brand of coffee is named chock full of caffeine. One film was about Zorba the Geek.
Greek.
Ira is another name for the Republic of Pennsylvania.
Ireland.
Yes! Fantastic footer there. Outstanding. Betty, congratulations. Here. Look, Betty, take an IOU. Come on over here, Chris. You're going to get a car, you're going to go on vacation, and you're going to put the rest of your education. What are you studying again?
I'm going to go to law school one of these days, I hope.
Oh, that is just sensational. I know you'll put it all to good use, and we're very happy for you.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations to Betty, too.
Oh,
beautiful job.
You did
as
so good,
always.
thank you.
Yes, indeed. It gives you a grand total, when you add that with your other earnings, of $25,990. Chris, use it well. Much happy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful.
We'll be right back. Betty White cannot bring it to its knees. Betty White and a good contestant. She did it again. Congratulations again, Chris, and we'll see you all next time right here on...
Some of our departing contestants will receive the Toastmaster System 4 convection oven that does more than you'd expect. The true convection oven also roasts, bakes, or broils. Toastmaster to make it right at home. Foster Grant designed sunglasses to make the world look a little different to you and vice versa. You've done it again, Foster Grant. Tannery safely cleans, conditions, leathers, and vinyls like new for shoes, boots, purses, furniture, car tops, and interiors. Tannery helps them last longer. A candy dish and Chunky, 4 delicious family-sized bars. Each breaks into 24 bite-sized pieces. However you like chocolate, Chunky. It's thickerer chocolate.
Tonight, get set for an hour of laughs from one of America's sharpest comedy minds when it's, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Newhart. Tonight at 10, 9 Central.
This is Rod Roddy speaking. It's a Jay Walker presentation in association with Burt Sugarman Incorporated. Stay tuned for The Price is Right, following the news over most of these CBS stations. It's all new. Contestants race the clock to
Win $25,000 in 25 minutes. Players match wits to correct the bloopers.
Movieland lovers Clark Gable and Carol Bombard. That is it.
Weekdays, Tom Kennedy hosts. Don't miss it at 10:30, 9:30
Central and Pacific.
This is CBS.
It's Shoo Charge. It's a preview. It's a Shoo preview.
I am woman, hear me snore.
Catch our sneak peek of Buzzer's newest game.
The gauntlet and the clock will begin with the first bell.
It's all new, and it's all the Shoo Preview Marathon. Sunday starting at 4 on Buzzer. It's a tricky word to say.
My stomach hurts.
But a fun game to play.
You pronounce it.
Let's try it together now.
Charge.
Level $140.
140.
Tom Kennedy hosts the game of fill-ins.
1, 2, mess on my shoe.
Buckle my shoe.
And villains.
Ivan Shark was the arch enemy of Captain Midwife.
It's new to Buzzer.
Launch it! Ah, yes.
It's weekdays at 4:30 starting September 6th. It's Scoundrels versus Stars.
Betty White, Didi Khan, John Schuck, Marianne Mobley, Elaine Joyce, Robert Mandan, Richard Klein, Rita Moreno.
Will the villains triumph?
$20.
$320.
Or will the stars come out winners saying,
Yes, you betcha. Money Hall zonk contestants on the show. Let's zonk some contestants. Make a deal.
now with celebrities.
Long shot! Sounds good to me.
Celebrity today at 4:30 on Buzzer.